Buddy, that's another car.
Yeah.
We can't afford this. We're gonna have to get that. We're gonna have to do some additions, like I said. We've got them all lined up. We just can't keep this up.
So who are these guys?
There they are. They're all starting to show up now.
The Baby Grand makes about 125 horsepower, and it runs on a slightly longer wheelbase, but the big difference is it runs a 7-inch wide slick tire. That car will corner at over 2 Gs of lateral grip on the banking. So when you've driven 50 laps in the Baby Grand, you get out and you're ready for 2 hours on the table with your favorite masseuse. As they come off of corner number 4, well, if we're managing a squeak ride, we'll be picking up right there. Hits the car nice and low, which is exactly where you want to be coming on corner number 2. There's a bump to it too. You want to put that bump just below the bump. Got the late entry into corner 3. Little high going through the corner. That picks up the throttle coming out of corner. So it's a good run off the corner. Picks up the throttle nicely. Nice smooth exit off corner number 2. You don't want to get it out of shape because there's that nice with the tire wall right in front of it to greet you. Mike doing a nice job. Car looking good. Nice and solid going into the corners. Just a little bit of push right there. Car didn't want to turn when he turned the wheel. Nice and tight up against the back wall. Good high entry into corner number 3. Keeps it pinched down low, which is where you want to be so nobody ducks underneath you. And it runs an 1891. 189 watts, so a very quick lap. Let's see if we can get another lap time on him. I think he's got a nice run off that 4th corner. So they carried, yep, drove her nice and deep into corner number 1. Picks it up early. Good exit. Right up against the wall. He'll bring it in high in corner 3. Good entry speed through the corner. He's got a really good lap drive this time. Excellent exit. 1873, 1873.
Last year's tires.
Let's have a big hand for our hero number 17 car. Good lap from Mike Wright. Then go to get a copy of Mike's newsletter. He refers to himself as our hero. Now to give you some perspective about the lap time you just saw, the 1873 track record at Race City is an 18.2. So Mike just showed you everything that this old car is capable of.
Mike, what's next here?
1-on-1.
Okay.
That was a really good run you just laid down. Obviously, it's a very hot day today. It's almost 30 degrees. You ran an 1873 on old tires. Those are last year's tires. They have lots of heat cycles in them. Boy, you know, the track record here is an 18.2. What could we have done on a cool night with fresh tires on that car?
Well, I think the car had probably another 2500s in it. I'm a little bit rusty coming out of the winter season here, so I'd like to turn it up the wick a little bit, maybe another 2000s, and so that'll put us close. You know, maybe with the sun going down here, we get a little bit better adhesion in the track, and I think that might give us just what we need to beat Troy's time from 4 years ago, because he really laid down a good one that time.
18.24 is a great time around this track. You've got to be pretty excited then about the rest of this season, because obviously on a day like today, conditions are not ideal. you go out there, you lay down the stellar lap. It's got to really look good for the Demon 3 racing team for the rest of the year.
Well, you know what? I'd like to thank all our sponsors because I really think that we can have some cohesion, and I think we can go out and win some races and certainly attack some of Troy's long-standing records from a few years ago.
Well, from what we've seen today, I'd say it really looks good for you guys for the rest of the season.
Well, thanks very much, Paul. I really appreciate it.
Good job. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Hey, that's great, Stephen. I'm glad to hear that. We're going to try to represent you in a way that you'll be proud of, and that we can be proud of you too. We're going to do the best we can with our program this year, and we're going to bring Mike back. Mike doesn't know it yet, but I just called him. Oh, here he comes. Okay, thanks a lot, Stephen. I'll talk to you soon. Mike!
Yes, sir.
Good to see you back. Nice to be here. We're going to bring you back, and although we've had some of the other guys that were just as good, I'm glad to see we're going to give you this back, and it's time that you got out of that and put this on.
Wicked!
No, Mike! You're destroying stuff! Mikey, you can't wreck stuff anymore!
Well, this is an old shirt. Don't worry about it.
Demon